What's up guys, it's Aladdin. We have finally hit the year of 2020, which means we're going to be getting a load of new information regarding the live action series of Avatar The Last Airbender, which will be hitting Netflix in the upcoming year or so. However, in today's video, I actually want to talk about the casting for the show along with when we should expect to see the series hit Netflix. Now this year should be great for all of us Avatar fans, considering this is the year when everything should start rolling with casting, production, and even interviews with the showrunners and etc. Now I will be covering everything leading up to the actual release of the show, including interviews, leaks, casting, news updates, and etc., as well as doing reviews for every individual episode, so don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you guys don't miss out on anything. But before I get into the video though, I just want to let you guys know that I will be doing another $20 gift card giveaway at 10,000 subscribers. All you gotta do to participate is be a subscriber, like the video, and leave a comment discussing anything about the video. Once we hit 10,000 subscribers, I'll pick the winner in whatever most recent video I have out, so good luck to everyone. And lastly, if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button if you haven't yet. It definitely helps out the channel grow and lets others like you stay tuned with the latest shows and movies. And also, don't forget to hit that notification bell so you guys can get notified right away when I drop my next video. Now, without wasting any more time, let's get into the video. Now, if you're new to all of this and have no idea what's going on, well, Netflix has decided that they want to do a retelling of Avatar The Last Airbender as a live action series. Originally, it was also announced a while back ago by the creators Bryan Konietzko and Michael DiMartino that they were also going to be a part of the project. Now, Konietzko and DiMartino will return for the live action series as the executive producers and showrunners, which means they're going to have way more power and say over the series and even guide it towards the way that they want it. Now, as I said in my previous videos for Avatar, this live action series will be nothing like the film that was released 10 years ago. I believe that Konietzko and DiMartino will actually have a plan on how they want to execute this series. Plus, the fact that they also got it on Netflix as their streaming service is even better. Having Netflix as their source allows them to be more free with their imagination and vision, so I do have high hopes for this adaptation for Avatar. Now, I'm aware that some fans actually feel a bit iffy about this whole thing, mainly because of how the film played out as the live action. And I do understand that some fans don't even want a live action series, and that they just want the animated series on Netflix. Well, luckily for you guys that just want the animated series, it was actually spotted on the Netflix streaming service that the animated series would make an appearance on there. If that's the case, we'll most likely start getting even more new information on the actual live action series if the animated series does hit Netflix. But as of now, it's not 100% confirmed whether it'll be there or not, so it's basically just a waiting game at this point. Now, we also got our first confirmation on a cast member that's going to be joining the live action series, actor George Denoto. He was a part of the first live action film of Avatar The Last Airbender and was mostly known as the Tea House Child, who was a little Fire Nation kid asked by a disguised Zuko to tell the story of his exile. Now, George ended up subtweeting a user on Twitter expressing how he's going to be a part of the upcoming live action series, which is going to be shooting this spring. He actually ended up deleting his tweet, which is kind of odd. Luckily, I was able to get his exact response where he said, "For everyone asking, yes, I will be playing a role in this series and will do my best to rewrite the wrong I made by playing a role in the previous shitty Last Airbender movie in hopes of being forgiving. Wish me luck, George." Now, if I'm being honest here, I'm not quite convinced just yet that he's actually going to be a part of the show. Main reason I say this is because Konietzko and DiMartino haven't really announced any cast members just yet, nor have there been any actual news regarding this information to actually confirm it. Now, I don't want to say that George is lying or anything, however, I just need more clarification, maybe from Konietzko or DiMartino or someone from their team. Generally, we would hear about casting from the showrunners first, so in this case, I'd usually take any new casting information with a grain of salt until it's actually verified by the creators themselves. Now, if it is all true and George does end up being a part of the live action series, the question starts to begin, who will he play? My guess would honestly be Jet. He resembles him a bit and I could see him potentially playing him as well. However, it does also depend on if George does have the charisma and attitude like Jet to play this character. That we'll just have to wait and see if he does end up playing Jet in the series. Now, another thing that I want to talk about is how Bryan Konietzko also put out a post on his Tumblr regarding auditioning for the show. To sum it up, everyone will get a shot to audition for the show as well as auditioning from whomever they want to play. I think that it's amazing that they're allowing fans and whomever to have a shot at auditioning for the live action. First of all, I want to say good luck to everyone auditioning and hope you guys the best. Even if you guys don't get the part, just support one another and be positive. Remember, we all want this live action to do well and not to end up like the doo-doo movie. Now, Konietzko and DiMartino also did state that they want the cast to represent each nation as accurately as possible. They mentioned how they want a cultural appropriate, non-whitewashed cast. Now, they're not saying that they don't want Caucasian people in the show. They're just simply saying that the cast won't heavily be based on Caucasians, but it'll mainly be focusing on the nation's actual background, culture, culture and ethnicity. For instance, I'd assume Konetsuko and DiMartino would want to cast a Japanese actor to play Zuko, and for Kotaro and Sokka, the actors to be from the Inuit descent. Now, it's not to say that they will cast these certain ethnicities, however, if they do go by the actual true ethnicity of each nation, then we'd most likely see actors from Japan, China, and etc. As of now though, we don't have the actual specific details regarding what kind of actors they need, so we'll just have to wait and see once auditions come out. Now, if you didn't watch my last video where I discussed the voice actress Jessie Flower who played Toph, she actually got the chance to catch up with Konetsuko and DiMartino to discuss about some news regarding the live action. I won't go full detail about everything she said, however, if you do want to check that video out where she talks about meeting with Konetsuko and DiMartino and all, just click the link on the top right corner here or check the top link in the description after this video. Now, Jessie did say that filming should start this year in February. She also said that the location will most likely be filmed in Canada. Now, Canada is very diverse and has a ton of locations where they could truly film each nation depending on what scene that the showrunners are trying to go for. It's also been said that CGI will be a huge factor for this series, which I have no doubt it will be. I mean, some of the locations that they might want, they might not be able to actually capture them, which would mean they'd lean more towards the green screens. As long as they don't overdo the green screens, I think it'll work out perfectly fine. And lastly, I just want to talk about what we should expect from the first season. Now, Netflix is usually known to have around 8 to 10 episodes, right? Maybe even 13 if we're lucky. Now, obviously, the first season will definitely be about book 1, which is water. However, I highly doubt they're gonna finish book 1 in just one season, and if they do, I'm gonna lose my shit. I would love it if they just took it nice and slow and didn't rush the pace. For example, The Witcher did it really well. They didn't rush the storyline or plot one bit and actually provided every character to shine and grow throughout the episodes, and that's what I want for this series as well. It's totally fine if they break book 1 into 1 or 2 seasons, maybe even 3 if needed. However, I think 2 seasons would be plenty enough time to cover book 1. Now, I do believe that they will split the first season into 2 parts, and we'll end the first part with the winter solstice where Aang will talk to Avatar Roku. I think that would be a good spot to end part 1 and then go from there. Having them literally attempt to do the whole book 1 for the first season is absurd and crazy as hell. So Konetsuko and DiMartino, if you do watch this, please don't do that to us. We want as many episodes as we possibly can get, so make us proud, please. I truly do have high hopes for this show considering it'll be on Netflix, the main creators will be back for it, and the timing just feels right now. So let's just hope this becomes an instant success like The Witcher. Everyone kept complaining and arguing about The Witcher, but look at it now. Everyone loves it and thinks it's amazing. I think we just need to continue being positive and let the main creators do their part. Now, for the actors that want to audition for the main roles, I just want to say good luck to you guys. The pressure that you guys are going to have is going to be insanely crazy. However, you're also going to have a huge fan base that's going to be there to support you and help you out. My advice is just continue working on your guys' craft and hopefully your time will come to shine. Anyways, that's all I have for you guys for this video. I am so excited for this series to hit Netflix, guys. You honestly have no idea. This is a show that has honestly taught me a lot, from being a kind human being to learning to find balance within myself. I just can't wait till it finally starts filming and all. Growing up, I would irritate the hell out of my brother by pretending I was an airbender. I would grab like a fan and just start swinging that shit, acting like I was making wind. But I really want to know how you guys feel about all this. Like, tell me honestly, how do you guys feel about this live action series? Are you iffy about it or are you stoked about it? I read all your guys' comments and some of them honestly make me laugh, and then some others, well, SMH. But tell me what you guys think about all this news. I'm very curious to know what you guys have to say. But like I said also, I will be covering everything about this series and providing you guys with the latest updates and news for Avatar The Last Airbender, which means any leaks, casting news, news leaks, and etc. I'll have all that covered for you guys, so please subscribe to the channel so you guys don't miss out on anything. Right now, it's still kind of dry with the news, but later in the upcoming months, we'll start getting more info and I'll be making more videos for you guys on it as well. But before I go, don't forget about that $20 gift card giveaway that I'll be doing once we hit 10,000 subscribers. All you gotta do to participate is be a subscriber, like the video, and leave a comment discussing anything that you liked about the video. Once we hit 10,000 subscribers, I'll pick the winner in whatever most recent video I have out, so good luck to everyone. I just want to say thank you all for watching, and if you haven't already, hit that like button if you enjoyed today's video, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't by now. Also, hit that notification bell so you guys can get notified right away when I drop my next video. If you don't mind, share the video if you thought it was good and want others to see it. Thank you all once more, and I'll see you guys in the next video. See ya.